Going on, fam? How's everybody doing today? 3D Painter back at you with another fun little project here. Damn, this is bright. Well, anyways. So, got some fun stuff today. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. These are the eye caps for our little bunny FooFoo. Codename Little Bunny FooFoo. I want to fog these up really good by sanding them up kind of rough. And I think I want to do like a very faint, like ink on them. Everybody bounced. This isn't Little Bunny FooFoo. But to start today, I've got a little bit of airbrushing to do in cleaning this up yesterday. Well, I spray painted a semi-gloss enamel on the inside of it. Reason being, I want the inside kind of reflective, so that light can play around inside the mask. And I'm getting some lights. It's a three-way. Yeah, I'll just explain this later when there's actually some people in. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start getting the airbrush going here. And I want to get this mixed up really well. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. So a little bit of airbrushing, and then we're going to do a bunch of dry brushing on the silver, or the metal looking part of the mask. I was seeing Gallery, I guess, Gallery, came out with a new shaker that costs about the same as this one, and it's got some sort of platform on it. But anyhow, you pull this piece up and then put your paint in and then push it down, and it holds the top of the paint down. I'm really interested in trying it out. I looked on their site and I think it was going for $79. So I was pretty curious about that. I think I might have to check out that shaker. All right, so we got our paint mixed. Gonna load up the airbrush and start airbrushing a little bit. Everybody's here. Hey, what's up? Oi, oi. What's all this then? What's all this then? This is codename Little Bunny FooFoo. It's a commission, and this airbrush just doesn't want to fucking cooperate. It's a commission I'm doing, and I didn't want to not live stream it, and so I'm doing it like this. This is really spitting a lot. What is my fucking air pressure at? That might be why. There we go. Now we're atomizing. So this then, let me see. Let me let you see Little Bunny FooFoo. Some of you guys might remember this movie, and if you don't, um, you need to rethink your life choices. I personally feel that this is one of the greatest movies ever made. It's one of those if you know type of things. So right now I'm just cleaning up some overspray from the semi-gloss that I put on the inside of the mask. And this actually is not going to be worn. This is going to be wall art for the commissioner's daughter as a birthday present. It's one of her favorite movies of all time. And he asked me if I could figure something out for that. And I was like, I think I got just the thing. Hey, what's up, Kenny? Whole family's here today. I love it. Love it. Super happy to see you guys. Hope everybody's feeling good today. Now, you might ask, why did I choose to do semi-gloss in the back of the mask? Well, because light can reflect off of it a lot better. Um, and I'm going to be putting lights inside the mask. There's going to be one about right up here and another one right about here. And those lights are to concentrate light. Well, I have another idea too, but we'll get there. Hey, Gambit. Yeah, the whole family's here. Swedish Forge, what's up? Jody over at Trek Mods. Big shout out to Jody at Trek Mods and all the guys over at Hobby Time Modelers. Big love to you guys. Another shout out to Kenny over at Hobby Link International. And of course, can't forget Gambit Neo. Big shout out to Gambit Neo along with the Bean 3D. One Grumpy Vet Creations. Jerry, what's up? I don't think he's in yet, but I imagine he'd probably get in here eventually. Just like to give the shout outs. And of course, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you can. I totally, totally appreciate it. And more than anything, I appreciate my little family here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out and putting up with my shit every day. Um, Big shout out, of course, to Polyline Studios for their amazing Punisher that I got to do. They did not sponsor any part of that video. I paid my own money for the file and all that stuff. I just want to give them a big shout out because they're good people over there, and Vinny's an awesome dude. Big shout out to, let's see here. Greedy 3D, we'll give him some love. And Brent over at Ground Affected. If I'm leaving anybody out, it's because I don't like you. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Either that or I just think you're ungrateful or something. Truth is, about the shout outs and stuff, I've noticed that a lot of the people I give shout outs to never come visit the channel. But I don't care. It's not about that for me. I give shout outs to people that have inspired me over the time that I've been doing this hobby. People that have been really helpful and responsive when I go visit their live streams and they answer questions and stuff like that. Or they've just overall had kind of a big impact on me in some way, shape, or form um, while I've been doing this hobby. I've only been doing this for, I've been drawing and painting my whole life. You guys know that. But for anybody watching later or people that don't know, I've only been 3D printing and painting for the last, well, I got into 3D printing like 3 years ago. And then I got serious about painting them when I discovered that that was really fun and that I was pretty good at it and it felt natural to me and I just really enjoyed it. And now I'm enjoying it so much so to the point where I don't want to fucking go back to work, as you guys know, because I'd rather do this all day. And I'm sure there's people out there who are like, yeah, shut up, pussy, go to work, you know, um, which would be kind of right to say. Um, but I have been working my ass off ever since I was 13 years old when I started working for my dad. And I've never stopped up until this, well, 10, 11 months ago, 10 months ago, when my doctor put me on disability. Um, this is the longest period of time I've ever been off work, and it's been really fucking nice. Yeah, it was for health issues and stuff like that, but I've been getting through that and getting the help I needed. I'm on the mend. Not to mention the drugs are cool. The drugs are nice. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't bullshit you guys about that. I get I get pain meds that work for me. Let's just say that. Um, and yeah, they get me a little high too. No question of that. Um, I mean, I take one of these things. I have to take two a day. I take one in the morning and then um, one at like noon because if I take them too late, it's Norco. It's hydrocodone. But if I take them too late, I can't sleep. They do exactly the opposite to me that they do a lot of people. And I guess they make people really constipated, which I don't. I also don't have that problem. If anything, it makes me regular. Um, yeah, but that's been nice. Helps keep me out of pain, and then the cortisone shots in my shoulders. Um, Technically, I'm ready to go back to work. I just don't fucking want to. Ugh! I fucking don't. Oh shit. I'm actually really anxious about it. Like my anxiety's been off the fucking charts. And my wife can tell too. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay. It's that bad, chat. Like I don't want to go back to work. Like really, really bad." If I had enough regular work in this field to supplement my income, which is a decent income, it's enough to survive in California and own a condo. Good to know, Ron. Good to know. Good to know what? What part? Oh, that I don't want to go back to work? Fuck that shit, man. I really don't. Oops. Okay, so on with the mask. Garbage guys driving by right now. So this mask, oh, I need to zoom out of that. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna try and get this zoomed out here. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, that's better. That's better. So with this mask, I did the inside with the semi-gloss, and the reason why is because I want it to be somewhat reflective, but I also have another idea about it. So the eye caps obviously will go in the sockets like so. And one idea I had, okay, so the lighting on this, no, the other one, oh, about the drugs. I don't give a shit. I really don't. It's just it's a fact of life. It's a reality, and it beats the shit out of being in severe pain all the time. You know, I was pretty fucking miserable. I hide it well, but you know, at the end of the day, like it definitely affects your psyche. So on the inside of the mask, so I ordered these lights, all right, and they come in like it's a three-way light. So there's three cords and there's a light at each end, and then it goes down to a single piece with a plug. No, you shit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Gambit. Just come out with it. Dude, you look a woman, dude. You expect me to read your mind or some shit? Sorry, Jen. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But anyways, I want to mount two lights kind of hovering above each eye. Oh, you have or have not have to shitting and stuff. Yeah. See, that was so vague, Gambit. I that was just a totally passing thought. I was just like rambling, so I had no idea what you were getting at on that one. It was just like a thought in and out. Um, so I want to stuff like some cotton, you know, that you can tear apart, and these lights are okay. So you know how the bases that I did for like Daredevil and shit have the glowing, you know, it pulses and glows with like this reddish glow. So the same company makes a light that does like lightning effect, you know, like quick flashing and stuff like that. And so what I want to do is like kind of stuff cotton above the eyes so that it diffuses the light inside the cotton behind the eyes. And then I want one kind of like up in the forehead that does like an ambient glow. And I think I want to cover the whole back of this except for right here with velvet so that it encases the light stays inside. I don't want the light blaring out behind the mask onto the wall. I want it to stay inside the mask and only come out through the eyes. Um, so those are supposed to be delivered tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna have to figure out the cotton. If any of you guys know of like a hobby cotton, you know, that's used for something, and you can send me a link to my Instagram or my Facebook instant messenger. If you guys have something like that that you would suggest, I would totally appreciate it because I need to order that so I can fit that inside the mask and get those lights installed when they get delivered. But I think it's going to look fucking crazy seeing the lights pulsing with like a lightning effect. It's going to be, it's total nightmare fuel. It's going to be. I can already picture it in my head. It's just going to look wild. And I really want to do it. So, yeah, Swedish Forge. Hey, Jerry, what's up, dude? I'm glad you made it in, man. Working on work shit. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, dude. Well, it's going to be for me pretty soon. I'm not looking forward to it, but we won't go back into that again. Okay, so Kenny says he uses polyfill to stuff in cushions. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that kind of I need that kind of material. Yeah, if you're driving, Kenny, no worries, man. You can send it to me later or something. But yeah, that's you called it. Like that's exactly what I'm looking for. cushion stuffing. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay, so I just want to clear coat this really quick. God, do I even have any flat clear left? Yes, I do. I want to clear coat it to keep it from like scratching up the black or anything now at this point, because this flat black very easily scratches and shit, because it's just a primer. So I want to get a flat clear coat on it real quick. Let me get that set up with you guys. Hey, you stay. Okay. So I got my little abortion tool right here. Most of you guys wouldn't know about that because you're here, obviously. Sorry, that was really bad. Fucking morbid ass joke. Oh shit. I get in trouble for that. All right. Right through the nostril. Nah. Just do it through the teeth. See, I already scratched it. God damn it. Should have known better. Quick fix. And if I ever offend anybody by any of my like slapstick comedy, not sorry. Um, I'm gonna say shit sometimes that just flies out, and I don't really think about it. And that's the wonderful thing about freedom of speech. Say whatever the fuck I want, and sometimes it's not even that I wanted to say it; it just fucking comes out because I don't have a filter. And then once this clear coat's on here, I can start dry brushing. Whew, Poochie. That stuff is fucking stinky. I don't know what it is about clear coating. Shit just smells. Air out my garage a little bit here. I know I had a cap for this, and I don't remember where I put it. Oh, now I remember. So I got this box ready for shipping now. I got some padding for it for some extra cush, and I think I'll be sending that out tomorrow. So I gotta take my wife's car in for an oil change and all that shit. So this is all gonna go out tomorrow. It's that Darth Talon model kit that I'm printing for someone. Okay, let's get this guy dry. Sweet. Ungrateful. Hey, Payne. What's up, dude? Thanks for coming in, man. Yo, can we quit our jobs and just do this shit all day? Or yeah, I'm with you, dude. Oh, and I found my UV light. It was right behind my fucking iPad monitor the whole time. I was right. It was right in front of me. I just couldn't see it because my iPad was in the way. Okay, so now I need some metallic paint. I got this Vallejo metal color, dark aluminum. I'm getting really low on this stuff. I'm gonna have to order more of it. Pretty hard to offend, Jody. Yeah, I think I might be a little aware of that, Jody. Your your sense of humor is right there. Jody says, my friend's puppy died and I got another one just like it. She says, what am I supposed to do with two dead puppies? That's a good one. I like that one. I'm gonna have to order more of this metal color like immediately. Oops, there we go. So in the movie, the mask is like, well, it's this mask, but it's like uber creepy, like silvery color that they did it in. So I'm kind of going for that motif, but I still want some black showing on it, you know? I don't want it completely silver. And then the teeth are natural, like, just creepy ass, like monster teeth. So we'll paint those up kind of like natural teeth colored. And I'm not really trying to be like perfect movie accurate with this mask. I'm just doing it like kind of my interpretation of the mask while retaining that same creepiness. Just using a big old makeup brush. I'm assuming most of you guys have seen this movie before. Oh, you're done with the Koi Gambit? Wow. You didn't live stream that. I wanted to see that, dude. I wanted to see the finish. Oh, this is looking pure. I'm totally digging this. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, it's such a great movie. Yeah. Oh, Kenny. That's a movie that you definitely you got to sit down and watch that one. Um, it's a very, very smart movie. And it's kind of a brain twister. Total brain twister. But you can just Google what the meanings are if you get that invested in it. Why the hell am I standing up? What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna turn my fan because it's fucking hot. But I highly recommend it. It's not a very long movie. I think it's like comes in right around 2 hours. And I believe Drew Barrymore produced it, if I remember correctly. But it's a must. You can't go through your entire life without seeing this movie. I'm most excited to do the lights for the eyes and everything. So I'm using a code name on the video, so it just doesn't really attract the interest too much. Then again, that could go completely the opposite direction, and people are like, "Little bunny FooFoo, what the fuck?" I gotta click on that shit, see what this crazy fuck's doing. Um, but the name of this character in the movie is Frank the Bunny, and it's not Frank is not what you think he is. I don't want to give too much away. Like it's not a gruesome horror movie or anything like that. It's I don't know how you would describe it. But this is a pretty screen accurate uh, depiction of the mask and everything. It is kind of a silvery color, and there's a scene in the movie where like the eyes glow and shit, and that's why I want to light the eyes and add that effect. Um, Customer doesn't really know that I'm doing that. Kind of taking it to the next level with it. So that part's going to be kind of a surprise for him. But I know he's going to love it, or his daughter's going to love it. Jet engines and bunnies. Yeah. Let's not give too much away. I do want Kenny to get like try to put some time in on this movie, Kenny. Even if you can only watch like a half an hour of it. I think even a half an hour of watching it, you're gonna be like, okay, I can't stop watching this now. This is some fucking crazy gnarly shit. Like it's just good, dude. It's really fun. Fun? I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it's a good fucking movie. Oh, that's why I have fucking black paint on me. Yeah, I think you dig it, Kenny. I do. You're a smart dude. I could see you being like very entertained with this movie. If your wife hasn't seen it, she'd probably dig it too. It's a thinker, man, that's for sure. It gets your gears turning. I think doing the teeth on this is really gonna make it pop. Just gonna add to the creepiness. It is it is a super fucking creepy part of the movie though. Frank. Fucking Frank. Oh, I just got the text from you, Kenny. Thank you. That was quick. Are you not on the road today, dude? Are you hopefully home for the day? And if so, good for you, man. How was the visit with mom last yesterday? Did you guys have a good time? Get her drunk? After putting up with me in the car ride, she probably needed a drink. So the pain stream says he just. Let me make sure I'm all caught up with the chat. I'm not missing anything. I really feel bad when I review my streams later and I see a question or something I missed. And guys, like, don't hesitate to like copy and paste your question and ask it again if I miss you guys. I apologize for any of that. I sometimes I miss it, and so I'm sorry. Um, Bob Saget's doing good. I have to go back and look at that one. I'm not familiar with that character at all. Yeah, that's a long haul home, Kenny. Mom has a cold and she's in bed now. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope she's feeling better very quickly. My mom called me today, thankfully. Um, so happy our moms are still around for us to enjoy. Um, my mom called me today and said her cat Ninja, little shitbag, fucking bit her on the ankle. She gets a little overly playful, Ninja does, and I guess she hauled off and like bit my mom on the back of the ankle, like going after her and playing with her or whatever she was doing. And I guess like a few hours later, like the wound was starting to like ooze and shit. And today she's got a fever of like, she said 103. I'm like, Mom, you need to take some fucking Tylenol and go to the doctor like right now. But I guess she already had she has a post-op appointment at like 1 o'clock. So that was like, that started like a half an hour ago. So hopefully they give her something for that. She's like, it's just cat scratch fever. And I'm like, yeah, 103 is more than that. Like, that's too fucking high of a fever, Mom. Like, no, not good. She's having an operation on her knee on the 15th. My mom's what, 70, 77, 77 now. It's like little thing, like a little cat bite can be a serious thing at that age. I don't think she was taking it very seriously. Like, well, you kind of should, Mom. So, Painstream asks, "What am I doing with the eyes to light them up?" Um, so I don't know if you were around to see the light that I used for Daredevil. Did you see that one? The red glowing light that I put in the base for it. Lucifer. You have a cat named Lucifer. That's fucking awesome. And why am I not surprised? Okay, Payne. Let me see if I can illustrate it to you. It'll just be easier if you see the light. I can post a link in the description for these two. The company has some really, really nice lighting effect bulbs that they do. And I just happen to have one that I'm yet to install. Let this dry for a minute here. Okay, so the name of the company is Prop and Scenery Lights, LLC. And you can find these guys on Amazon. And this particular light actually comes with a battery pack. It takes 8 AA batteries, but there's a plug that you can get for it. So you would just use that. But anyhow, the light has a switch on it, like so, and this is the bulb itself, and it glows. Oh, you know what? Anyhow, this isn't the bulb I'm going to be using to light the mask. I'm going to be using a similar bulb that uses a cool white light, like a bright white light, and it's made to imitate like lightning. And anyhow, I want to show you what this bulb can do. I just happen to have, I don't know if you ever saw the finish for Mara Jade that I did. Well, she's dusty too. So here's Mara Jade. Jeez, I gotta clean her off a little bit. Got fucking cobwebs growing on her and shit. Thing about putting anything in this garage, it's building up, it builds up dust so fast in here. Okay, she's not the most important part though. It's the base that's important. I just wanted to show you what these lights can do. They're very inexpensive, and the quality you get out of them is pretty amazing. So for this particular model, I wanted the base to light up like a lava effect. So what I did was I used liquid mask and put it in certain cracks and stuff around here, painted over it, and then peeled the liquid mask out. So, oh, and I printed the base in clear. So then I peeled all the liquid mask off, and that left open areas. And then I installed one of the lights in there. Oh, and got a hidden switch in the back, so her lightsaber lights up real nice. Pretty sweet. And then anyhow, when you turn the light on, well, let me turn this off. When you turn on the light, you get this effect. So same bulb, but it's going to be doing like quick flickering, you know, like lightning would. And I'm going to install, it's a 3-way light, so it's 3 lights in one. And I'm going to install it behind the eyes inside the mask with like a cotton filament around it, so that the eyes will like pulse and blink and shit like lightning. It'll be super creepy looking. But they have a switch on them, and the switch you've got mode, speed, and light. So you can have it just a steady light, or you can have different modes. Like there's like 3 or 4 different modes for this one and the lightning one. But they're really bitchin' lights. I think they go for about 25 to 30 bucks a piece. I mean, not super cheap, but for the effect you get on it, boy, now I want to clean this up. For the effect you get on it, it's worth it. You know, if you're doing the model for yourself and you want a really nice display piece, you definitely want to grab these lights. And big shout out to One Grumpy Vet Creations for turning me on to those, and the plug. I think you turned me on to both of them, or you just turned me on to the plug. No, I'm pretty sure you turned me on to the lights too. But yeah, thank you, Jerry, for that. Ever since I got turned on to these lights, I think I've bought like 5 or 6 of them now. But they're great. You know, they work really, really well. Okay, let's get her put back away. Up you go, girlfriend. Go slay some Sith Lords. But I can post a link in the description for those lights, so you can grab those whenever you might need to do like something like that. Oh, great. I got some fucking... The name of the company is Prop and Scenery Lights. You might even find if you just do a search on Amazon um, for Prop and Scenery Lights LLC, their page will come up. They have a whole Amazon page with like 40 different lights available. They have some for lightning. They've got LED strips for flames. All kinds of shit. I know Jerry uses a lot of those lights for his Halloween stuff. Jerry from One Grumpy Vet, he does a pretty extravagant Halloween setup every year, and he uses the same lights. And like I said, you can buy plugs for them too. You don't have to have the battery pack. It's way better to light them with the just having a plug plugged into it. Yeah, these are great. Yeah, no problem, Payne. Anytime, dude. I pass it on to you now, my friend. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jerry turned me on to those, and they're fucking great. Okay. Is that just dust? Got on there? Yeah, it's just dust. Damn. Clean that off. I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. Shop de bone. Oops. Try to select a bone color for the teeth. And I think a layer paint is going to be the best way to do it. No, I still need to dry brush some more silver on there. That's all right. We can get back to that later. I want to start working on the teeth. Got to step away for a few, but we'll have the stream going. Awesome, Payne. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Vallejo metal color. Order more. Oh, I do have more. Okay, good. I've sworn I had a couple bottles of that stuff. What's this back here? Shop T-bone. Well, this would be good for highlights. Set that aside. Okay. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight? Wait, is my stream frozen? Yeah, what's for dinner? Oh, steak, potatoes, macaroni salad, and coleslaw. That sounds dope. That's exactly what I'm making tonight. Making flat iron steak. Oh shit, you know what that reminds me? I gotta run upstairs real quick and take it out of the fridge because that shit's gotta be room temperature when I cook it. I'll be right back. I mean, like 2 minutes maybe. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for your patience. All right. Let's do some teefers. Okay, I think I feel out. I'm feeling out how I want to do these teeth. these are going to be a little bit of a pain. Yep, Jenny said she wanted flat iron sticks tonight. I'm like, my pleasure. Let me catch up with the chat. Oh, that's right, Jerry. Okay, yeah, you sent me the info for the plugs and then mentioned that you used them for Halloween. That's right. Oh, whatever. I mean, they're awesome. We would have you would have turned me on to them eventually, I'm sure. I'm kind of just basically getting the main base coat down for the teeth. It'll take a couple layers to get them to what I'm looking for. Jen says, "Oh, nice. What are we ooh nicing?" I'll just say it though. Ooh, nice. All right, I think that's pretty good. I'll start working around the edges of the teeth close to the skull. Again, I'm just using this Morghast bone by Citadel for the teeth here. Um, there's a lot of different applications you can use this paint for, but I really like the way it does like kind of dirty, gross teeth. What's nice, Jen? Did I miss something? Like it's kind of my go-to paint for whenever I do like monster teeth or something, you know. Jen must be off doing something. So I don't mind. some brush strokes going on in this. In fact, I'm playing with the brush strokes on purpose because what that's going to do when I add the wash to the tooth, it's going to add some dimension to the tooth. The teeth on this model are they're fairly well sculpted. They do not come like the mask doesn't print with the teeth on. They're a set of teeth that you actually have to print and insert into the sockets. And they don't really have a lot of texture to them at all. Well, none really. It's just a smooth tooth. But I want there to be a little bit of texture to it, and by creating these kind of rough brush strokes, the it gives the wash a place to fall into, and it will add some structure to the tooth, some dimension to it, as it were. You guys know what I'm talking about, I'm sure, and if you don't, we'll get there. Working our way to it. Just building this layer up a bit here. I know, it's super fun watching me paint teeth, huh? Everybody's all quiet now. I don't really need to spend a lot of time painting the teeth on the backside because they're going to be covered up with like that cottony material I was talking about. But I mostly at least want to get them painted so you're not seeing any of the backside of them from the front side of it. I'm sure you all understand. So what's everybody working on today? I don't think we got we're all concentrating. Jen, what were you saying ooh nice about earlier? I didn't catch that or I missed the context, I guess. Ah, for Kenny's dinner. Very cool. What's everybody else having for dinner? Did you answer the dinner question? Did I miss that? Ooh, Reuben's. I love a good Reuben. Who doesn't love a good Reuben sandwich? I got a big old corned beef in the fridge that I need to make soon. Maybe that's what I'll do is make Reubens with it. Grilled chicken nuggets. That's what I did last night for dinner for me and Jenny. I get those Tyson ones. Throw them in the air fryer for 15 minutes. Made some instant mashed potatoes and a jar of gravy and some fire roasted corn from the can. It was awesome. Tonight I'm making flat iron steak, probably with some steamed veggies and Texas toast. I think I'm gonna barbecue the flat irons tonight though. Not gonna do it in the pan. Feel like pulling out the grill tonight. Hey Tim, what's going on, my dude? How you feeling, man? Good to have you back in again. You came in late yesterday, so I'm glad you made it in nice and early today. Awesome, dude. Painting some disgusting teeth here for this model. For this wall art. Yeah, everybody give a warm welcome for Mr. Tim Fine. Big shout out to Tim Fine. How's the music world treating you right now, man? You getting in there, being creative and having fun? Once you're employed again? Okay. Yeah, I'm starting work back up on the first of next month. Everybody's heard me ad infinitum complain about how I don't want to go back to work, but it's only because I enjoy doing this so much. I would rather. I, I think most of us would rather stay home and work on our hobbies all day. I know I would. What's your what's your field of work there, Tim? Like, what's your main job? Like, what do you do, if I may ask? Pretty versatile from tech to warehouse systems, but I'm in really bad shape and it's kind of a mess right now. Oh, yeah, man, dude, we all go through that at times. I hope you're on the mend, man. I'm in bad shape physically just because I've been sitting on my ass for the last 10 months. I've been getting out on my little skateboard though, on my new board that I got. I get out on that almost every day. I go for a little skate after my wife goes back to work from her lunch break. So my that's get helping get my legs moving again and getting my cardio up. So hopefully I won't be totally gassed when I go back to work. Start hiking around people's backyards again. A lot of people that are very anxious for me to go back to work. They want me they want me to do their pools. It's what I get for being good at my job. Excuse me. Yeah, Tim, you can tell us how you feel, man. If you feel like sharing, it's definitely Jen's right, 100%. This is a fucking safe place. Nobody ripping on each other here for anything. I mean, unless of course it's all in fun. Gotta get that metallic paint. Got a bunch of metallic paint in my water cup, so I have to get rid of that. You've overcomplained for the year, though. Sorry I had to disappear for a few days. No, hey, Tim, don't ever be sorry for that, man. We just want you to be all right, dude. That's all we care about is that you're happy, healthy, and well. You know, sometimes you got to take a minute, man. Got to reset, you know. And dude, it is 100% okay to stick your head up your ass every once in a while, man. We don't judge here, dude. We're all humans. And most of all, dude, we love you, man. Like, we're here for you. You know, want you to feel safe and welcome when you come in here to hang out. You know, just think of it like you're just hanging out in the living room with me. We're just chilling out, doing some paint stuff and fucking around and whatever. Totally chill place to hang. Ah, you rock, man. This this place does rock. That's what we're here for, man. Rocking and supporting each other and hanging out and just having a good time, dude. This is a safe and happy place. And you're always welcome to vent. Don't hold that back, dude. I mean, I can understand if you don't want to talk about something. That's fine. Never gonna pressure you for stuff you don't want to talk about, but this is a safe space, dude. Thanks for pointing that out, Jen. Good on you, sister. Oops, sorry, I had it on the wrong camera there still. I apologize. Nobody wants to sit and stare at my ugly mug. It's about this project, not my face. I just like to switch up the camera every once in a while so you guys aren't constantly staring at the same thing. Try to keep it kind of entertaining in here. Just about done with this base coat on these teeth, thankfully. The rest of it should go pretty quick and simple. Apply some highlight and then a wash. And then we can probably call the teeth good, as long as I'm pleased. And another person I haven't seen in for a long time, and I hope she's doing all right, is Krista Houghton. You need to send her a message on Instagram, make sure she's doing all right. She hasn't been in a minute. I think she had a fall or something happened, and she's been taking care of stuff. I just hope she's all right. Oh, bony FooFoo. Yeah, it's this is a commission for my friend's daughter. It's like one of her favorite movies, and so I don't think she follows my YouTube channel like closely or anything. So just in case, though, I've used it as kind of a code word so that it wasn't obvious as to what I was working on here. She's a teenager though, so I'm not really worried about her And hopefully she's busy being a teenager and not sitting on YouTube. She's a super athletic, super smart girl. I'm so proud of my buddy for the way he's raised her. She skates. She likes the Wu-Tang. Like, she's an awesome kid. He's done a great job with her, and he's such an amazing dad. World renowned tattoo artist, also. In fact, we've got some plans in the works, and he's going to be doing quite a sizable tattoo on my left arm here before too long. So I'm excited to get started on that. My whole left arm is going to be filled with Star Wars stuff, basically. So I'm pretty excited for that. Okay, couple of pieces to touch up real quick. Actually, I think that can just hold off until I get the rest of this done. Let's see. See another tooth back here. Gambit says Krista had an accident. Yeah, she did. I think she had, if I remember right, she had a fall. But yeah, I'm gonna check up on her here after the live stream today. I'll let her know everybody's saying hi and hoping she's doing well. Send her well wishes from the fam. Because we are Legion. I like our little happy family. I think we're cool. I think we're pretty dope. So once again, guys, if you haven't already, um, please don't forget to hit the like button. I totally appreciate it. And of course, the algorithm really, really appreciates it because for some reason, YouTube hates little tiny channels like mine and Gambit, Neos, and One Grumpy Vet Creations, and everybody else out there with little tiny channels like ours. And I'm not trying to make my living doing YouTube, but I've talked about that with you guys before. But it definitely wouldn't suck getting like a bonus check every week or every month, once a month, $100 here, $100 there or something. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Plus, when I get to 1,000 subscribers finally, um, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, in which case a random winner is going to, and the winner has to be present. That's a qualification I have to put on it. Um, you've got to, I don't know, I'll do a video with like some shorts or something. I'll do some shorts or something. And as long as you leave a comment and a like on the short, that'll get you entered into the giveaway. But what I'm going to be doing is instead of just giving away a model I've already done, I'm going to let you pick what you want me to do. And that's going to be the model I make and send to you. Um, so a little bit different of a giveaway than what a lot of guys do. And I think it's going to be fun. You get to watch me. I'll show the whole process, so you'll get to watch me paint the whole model, and then I'll pack her up and ship it out to you. As long as you're in the United States or anywhere. Well, like I keep forgetting, like I'm gonna offer it up for if somebody in Europe wants the model at 1,000 subscribers, I don't care. I'll spend a few extra bucks to send it out to you. Try the title YouTube hates these creators. Right? Seriously. Oh, it's all dark in here. Trying to think of the wash color I want to use. I have Garrigax Sewer. But I feel that's going to be too dark. Let's mix up this skeleton horde. I've used this on teeth before, and it does make a good tooth. If I remember correctly. I need a drink. Oh, this is brand new. Sorry, guys. Just making it so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Trying to find a position I like. Yeah, I like these. I like how these are looking so far. Made you brush your teeth. Oh shit. That's pretty funny, dude. Love it. It's making me want to brush my teeth now. Gonna have to touch up some places on the lower jaw, clean it up. Okay, now I think I want some Nuln oil. Where's my Nuln oil? Agrax Earthshade. Fuck, I'm almost out of that too. Must be up top. I could swear I just bought like 3 bottles of Nuln oil and I only have one left. I'm trying to think of like what the fuck did I use so much Nuln oil on? I mean, I went through quite a bit of it on Frank Castle on the Punisher, which I still need to get off my lazy ass and finish making the short for it with all the glamour shots. Still haven't gotten around to doing that. Yeah, if you ever want to do like dirty, fucked up teeth, this is like my favorite formula, but it's Morghast bone and then skeleton horde and then the Nuln oil on top of it. And then you clear coat them with a gloss. like fossilized dinosaur teeth, kind of gives it that kind of feeling. I did my Rancor monster that I made years ago, or like 2 years ago. This is the exact same formula, and I like the way it turned out so much. I wrote it down. I think I just called it Dirty Teeth or something, but now I have it memorized because I've used it a few times. Making good progress today, though. I'm happy with where I'm at so far. I'm looking at these. I don't know if I want to clear coat these or not. They've got enough of a sheen on them to make me happy from the Nuln Oil. And I kind of want to protect them, though. I ordered some of those little metal plates that I see Gambit use all the time. Those are supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So I won't be, probably won't be ordering medicine cups anymore after that. I mean, I've got enough medicine cups to last me for a good long time. Just tidying up around the bottom of the jaw where I had some minor fuck ups. And then I'll dry brush the metal color back over that again. Guys are so quiet today. What's everybody up to? What the hell's going on over there? Kind of freaking me out. Jerry. Working late today, Jerry. Damn. Are you working from home right now, though? Hopefully, you're working from home at this point. Tidy up some spots on the mask here. Yes, you sure can, Tim. Lots of ways to work from home. I mean, hell, dude, you're so well rounded. You'd probably just go into business for yourself, man. Make up your own fucking rules, you know? I loved hating to work for myself. I owned my own pool company for about 10 years, and I was making about my average monthly income take home was usually between 8 and 12,000 a month. And with child support and as much as I had to work and everything, I never had time to spend any of it or enjoy it, for one. And then my daughter's mom and I split up, and that's a whole other story. But all that money, I sold my business in late 2014, paid off all my credit card debt with that. Got caught up on child support and everything. And then when I moved back from Shanghai, I started working for the company I currently work for, and they take such good care of me. You know, I have no desire whatsoever to work for myself anymore. You know, I just get a paycheck every month and or every 2 weeks, and that works for me. I what I hated most about it at the time was the billing and shit. You know, billing and everything's a lot easier now with all the different programs and stuff they have out there. But man, what a fucking pain in the ass. Fielding all my own customer complaints and shit all the time, and you know, customers calling me on the weekends to help them get their pool situated. You know, and then if you were actually out of town doing something on your own with your own fucking family, then they get mad at you for not coming by. Like, well, what the fuck do you want from me? Like, yeah, it was a it had its perks. You know, it definitely had its perks, but I don't miss it. Not one bit. All right, let's finish touching up this top part here. That's how much you make a year on disability. I'm in this, you know, I'm in the swimming pool industry. I've been doing it for 25 years now, and like, um, it's no joke that there's a lot of fucking money in that industry, especially for the business owners. You know, if you know what you're doing and you're successful with it, you'll make a fuck ton of money doing swimming pools. But you will never have time to enjoy anything. Like your life is fucking that's your whole life now is swimming pools and other people's swimming pools. I swear to God, like I would never want to live in a house that had a swimming pool. Just watching these people over the years throw thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking dollars into this hole in the ground in their backyard, and you know, and their kids are gone. Kids moved away to college, and these poor old ladies or dudes, you know, I have one customer who was a widower, and her husband took care of the pool the whole time he was around. And this poor lady, you know, like she just had no idea what he did all those years when he was taking care of the pool. And so she hired me to do the pool because it started getting out of control. And I just felt horrible all the time charging her for anything, you know, and yeah, I ended up giving her 3 months of service. I don't know how many times. You know, I'd have some extra chlorine or something to help her out with, and I'd just give it to her. And it's shitty to say this, but you can't fucking do that stuff. You get into that habit, and for me, I'm just too fucking nice. You know, I try to help people anywhere I can, and you know that carried over into my business, and you know I was careful about it, but I still don't miss having to deal with all that and just never having any time to myself to do fucking anything. So now working for a new company, I still make really decent money, not nearly that much, but um, you know, I have my weekends, I have paid holidays, I have you know, I have health insurance. I'm pretty set, but even still, I don't want to go back to work. very fortunate to be in my field, though. Don't get me wrong, guys. Like, I love what I do. I'm really lucky to have that career. You know, us pool guys, we kind of we make an obscene amount of money. I say this all the time. We make an obscene amount of money to just pretty much drive around, listen to music all day, and play with water. See girls in bikinis, whatever. And if that's your thing. You get you get desensitized to it out after so long, though. Chick in a bikini. Yep. Seen that like 30 times today. I could tell you some fucking stories, though. Holy shit. There was a time I was doing swimming pools when I was single. And yes, the number one question in my business, I'm sure you guys can guess. Like, what's the number one question you think people ask me about being a pool guy? The pool man. Jody's wife works 2 jobs. Is it pretty expensive where you guys live, Jody? You're still here, man. That's awesome. I thought you bounced. You're being so quiet over there for a minute. Tim. That is the best way to put that question, Tim. I think that's the first time I've heard somebody put it to that context. And you are 100% correct. I could tell you some fucking stories, though. Holy shit. For a while there, I used to do Charlie Sheen's pool down in Hollywood Beach. It's right on the coast here in Southern California. This is back when he was married to Denise Richards. I can talk about it now because they're no longer my customers and they're not even together anymore. Um, all that shit you heard on the news about Charlie being a fucking freak and all that stuff. Never saw it. Never saw it. I can't tell you how many fucking times that crazy woman came out and fucking screamed at me, though, in front of Charlie, in front of the kids. She wasn't happy with something, she'd take it out on the pool guy or the gardeners. Fuck, you name it. If Denise Richards was having a bad day, you knew it. She was fucking awful. Charlie, sweet as pie, dude. Dude was always super friendly. He tipped really, really well. Shout out to Charlie Sheen. What's up, dude? We did keep in touch for a little while after I stopped being his customer. I actually had to stop servicing his pool close to the end before I sold my company. I had to stop going down there because it was so far away from home. You know, his pool was the last of the day, and I'd have about an hour and a half drive to get home from there, depending on traffic, because it was all on PCH to get home, Pacific Coast Highway. Now, Charlie was awesome, though. Super nice dude. They had a bitchin' pool, too. Kind of a pig. It was tough to take care of, but I knew what I was doing, so it didn't bother me at all. $1,400 a month? That's not too bad, Jody. Damn. Is it like a 2-bedroom apartment? Yeah, Tim, regarding your answer there, I could tell you some fucking lonely housewife stories to probably believe me. It was funny when my wife and I first started dating, she asked me that same question. Like, I forget exactly how she put it, but it was something to the extent of like, so have you ever had like the lonely housewife thing? And I just looked at her and I was like, we're not going to talk about that. That one's off limits because I kind of like you and I don't want to fuck that up by telling you something that you don't want to hear. And she didn't ask. She didn't ask again. We've never talked about it to this day. I'll leave that shit out. Here, you just fucking go over there for a minute. Just putting some paint away here because I don't need this stuff anymore. Shop T-bone. More gas bone. Leave the Nolan oil out just in case. It's easier for me to just manually move this camera when I have to. Shit, guys. I'm feeling pretty good with this now. Let me see one more little touch up over there I could do. I'm like at the point with this model now where I kind of want to get the eye caps in. Which brings me to how? How do I put the eye caps in? With what? This one still needs to fit a little better. I want it to be actually in the socket. Like kind of need to trim a little bit from the top, a little bit from the bottom right here. Let me just mark that. No. Damn it. Ow. Alcohol in a cut. Yay. Feels so good. clean up on aisle 7 here. Jody says, yeah, 2-bedroom apartment. Okay. You know how much that 2-bedroom apartment would cost you out here? Where I live, it is fucking insane what some of my friends are paying for their apartments out here right now. I feel terrible for them. You know, and you wonder why people move out of California. My wife and I, Jenny and I, are really fortunate that we own our house and our mortgage is extremely low. I'm not trying to rub that in. We just got really lucky. Kept pour some resin in there and seal it. That's a good way to do it, Payne. I am not a stranger to sealing wounds with super glue. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, I am no stranger to sealing a wound with super glue. I'm sure you guys all are familiar with that. That shit hurts too. I think I can fix this up again now. There we go. Yeah, super glue does work good. All right, let's see how we did. Ah, almost there. Let me take a little bit more off down here. Sorry, this is a little off camera, guys. Oh, it's totally off camera, actually. Try another fit. Whoever sculpted this didn't measure things out incredibly well. I've had to remove a lot of material from these eye caps. Bro, you need to get the fuck on out of here. Literally 7 billion people on the fucking planet, and that fly has to fucking be right up in my shit. Because fuck you. God damn it. This one's just about there. Oh. Wife's home. Dude, stop fucking with the garage door opener. There you go. I was trying. Hi, baby. She's bumping it today. Gonna break the garage again. Got your order of the tribal blush, the orcish dermis replacement. Did you leave early today?
No.
Oh, you're a little earlier than you normally are.
No, I had to decorate somebody's desk and get my stuff done.
Those bastards.
I know. So, darn it, having birthdays. I'm the queen of birthday fun.
You are. You're so cute.
I'm so tired.
I bet. Give me kisses.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
All right. Guess I'll let you out.
Thanks. It's hotter than Hades out.
Okay. I love you. Bye. Okay, what are we talking about here? Sorry, guys. Let me catch up with the chat here. Oops. So I tried the resin. Uh, oh boy, I'm a little far back there. House broke is one of the better kinds of broke, though, right? Yeah, no joke there. I mean, definitely nice to have shelter. Um, Financially endangered, but still blessed. I think we're all in some form of financial danger at some point in the day. um, Pour some resin in it. Moved out of Cali, got a mortgage right when the pandemic crashed in the housing market. Whereabouts in California were you, Tim? Painstream says he bought back in like 2016, like 2.5, so it's the forever home now. It's kind of like us, dude. Our mortgage is about with HOA fees, it's like 17 a month, maybe. Yep, just gave it away. Will cost so much more now to move now. It's stupid. Yep. Our house, our condo here we bought it in 2008 during the housing market crash for 120. And same places now in this neighborhood are going for like 600, which is insane. Tried to move to Texas and it was like 500% more property tax than your house by the beach and said, nope, wow. Yeah, San Francisco is full of houses owned by early buyers. Yeah, they keep it in the family out there. Got that old money. Okay, Painstream says, so I tried the resin baby powder for the base on the Saget. It seems to have worked okay. It's got to sand it down more. Yeah, you learn to play with it, like how it sculpts and stuff. Make it thicker or thinner depending on your needs. Yeah, just play around with it, man. Jen says, I thought I saw something fly by. Yeah, there was a fucking fly in here. FHA's at 6.2. Yeah, I think our interest rate is like 3.5. It's ridiculous. Painstream got his order of tribal blush, orchis thermos replacement. Nope, not gonna break the garage again. I fixed it too. I found the bolts, the screws that they use for the bracket. Oh, somebody's backing a truck up. I was like, what the fuck is that? If somebody could send me the link to that, I'd like to try it. I've never tried orchis dermis. Orchis dermis. I have medium. It's like a medium skin tone from the Fairy Flush set. It's like the exact same thing, but of course Vallejo doesn't sell singles of it that I know of. Tim said he was in North Bay, about 45 minutes north of San Francisco. I know where North Bay is. Yeah, St. Rose. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. It's a nice area out there. Where Tony Stark lives. Yeah. Jerry just sent it. I'm assuming Jerry just sent me the Orcish Dermish link. I don't like saying Orcish Dermis. I like Orcish Dermish. Thank you, Jerry. I'm assuming you sent me the link for that, so I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that paint though. I've heard too many good things about it not to, and if I can buy single bottles of it, then great. I don't have to keep buying sets of fairy flesh. I'll show you what I'm talking about too. Where is it? Where are you at? There it is. So this is the fairy flesh set version of the Orcish Dermis. You can see it's like the exact same color. But as far as I know, they don't sell singles of the 74005. It's carne media or medium flesh. So if I can get single bottles of Orcish Dermis, that'd be great. I have all these other leftover colors from the fairy flesh set that I don't use that much of. Oops. I fucking knew that was going to happen. Almost ripped my shorts off. All right. Let's see now if we have a good fit. A little bit more from the bottom right here. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate these sending the link out, man. That's a good point, Jerry, how you tagged my name. Um, if you guys want to get my attention, make sure I don't miss a question or something, you can always tag my name in the comment. And that's kind of a surefire way I'll notice it. Tim, thank you for saying hi to Mrs. 3D. My beautiful Jenny. I'll let her know you said hi. Oh, it's so close. Actually, I think I'm going to call it good with that. The way I want to seal these eye caps in is with some clear UV resin because it's real thick, and I can lay it in the gaps and that'll hold on to the eyeball really well, and then I can rough it up. Okay, let's see how this one fitting. Oh, this one's got a ways to go. Start taking off the bottom real quick. The Tribal Blush paint is from the Scale 75 US branch. They're rebranding the Scale 75 paints to Avante Art, and the Tribal Blush is supposed to be the same formula as the Orcus Dermis. Good to know. I think maybe you mentioned that before, Jerry. Set off the smoke alarm. Oh, that's pretty damn close already. Okay, this top corner here. A lot of back and forth. Just got to keep grinding away until you get that fit right. Oh, I think we're there. Yep. There we go. Pretty pleased with that. Now today I actually have my UV pen. This is just basically like clear UV glue, but it's resin. But I like its viscosity. It's nice and thick. So for this kind of an application, it's really good. And then you just hit it with some UV light. Nice. That looks pretty fucking creepy right there. Hey, what are you doing? Ah. You make them look down and up. It's too bad I don't have two of these. That'd be kind of fun to play with. Well, same thing on this side. Made really good progress today, guys. I'm happy with this. Just going around and make sure this is really well cured. Guys and girls, I am out straight to bed. Not going to Pasco. Straight to bed tonight. All right, Gambit. Have a good night, man. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude. Send some love out to the wife for us. Appreciate you, man. Guys, once again, please go check out Gambit Neo here on YouTube. Guy's an amazing, amazing artist, and he's doing some really cool things over there on his channel. Let's help him grow. Show some love on his videos, and give him a big like and subscribe on all of his videos you can. Also, big love out to Kenny, Hobby Link International, Jody over at Trek Mods, along with everybody over at Hobby Time Modelers. I think I already said Kenny with Hobby Link International. All right. It's just a flat clear coat right there. So I think what I want to do now is get some putty. I should have done this before I stuck them on there, but hindsight's 51/50. But I want to get maybe just a really fine white ink on here so it stays transparent. Maybe even just on this side. I think I want to do that. I think I do. I can't decide if I want to gloss coat a lot of the mask around the eyes. Give it a more shiny metallic look. I have to look at some photo references. I feel like, even though it's metallic, I feel like it's a little too dull. And it could use some shininess to it. What do you guys think? Does it look shiny enough? I think it looks pretty damn good. I don't think I want it to be too reflective though either, so maybe leaving it like this is where I want to stay with it. This is one instance where I think the camera's doing it justice. Like, it actually looks pretty good on camera. Snap a little picture of that real quick. Cool. All right. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it looking too dull? I feel like it looks a lot shinier on camera than it does for me or for you guys. Yeah, it looks shinier on camera than it does in person. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know, but what do you guys think? Does it need to be shinier and glossier? Remember, the eyes are going to be white. I'm just going to mask around them and paint them white. Only on the outside, though. I'm not going to paint them white on the inside. Because I need that lightning light to shine through it. I hope those come in time tomorrow for me to live stream installing those. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe it needs more contrast. Let's set it up like this. No, I'm not going to get the whole thing in there. Take another picture of it like that. I've been sending pictures to the commissioner to give him updates. Okay, that looks good. Well, I don't know. I'll decide tomorrow. I will decide tomorrow. And then I've got this mounting hardware. It's a couple of little screws with some wire that I'm going to use to make a hanger for it, so she can put it up on the wall. I definitely can't see through it. Pretty fucked up looking though, isn't it? I mean, shit, it's a good fit. If it went lower down, but other than that, the eyes and the nose and the mouth all fit perfectly on my face. That's pretty crazy. My head. Got quiet in here. Time we got. Oh man, it's after 5 already. I gotta get started on making dinner. And you guys are just all quiet. So quiet today. Fuck Jody. Jody, your wit and humor is very much appreciated in this channel, dude. You fucking kill me sometimes, dude. Oh shit. That was fucking funny, bro. Oh. Yeah, that's shit. Cortisone shots? Do I feel better? I'm feeling a lot better, Aaron. I mean, was it a couple months ago? Yeah, it was extremely painful for me to do this. Like I could get my arm up about maybe this high, and that was painful. You are a cunning linguist. I mean, I still have some resistance here. Obviously, it's just a band-aid. They didn't, fix my shoulders. But it's not insanely painful to move my shoulders around. Like I feel like I can work like this, but I still have to be pretty careful. Um, yeah, it's a steroid shot basically. But yeah, I still have to remind myself to be careful. I can't just go out and work and act like I'm still 40, you know. I got to be careful. But yeah, I do feel a lot better. Um, can't really tell any, like I don't have any dramatic difference in my neck and spine, other than I think I've been having less headaches, but I still get headaches. So I don't know if I don't know how well the epidural did. Like I'm not noticing the difference with the epidural. I can still hear my bones fucking grinding around and shit. So I don't know that I'll go in for another epidural. Um, they got to knock you out for that and everything, especially where it goes in my spine. Um, the less times I think I need to do that, the better off I probably am. But yeah, between the cortisone in my shoulders and I'm not having surgery yet. Fortunately, my doctors seem to want to avoid surgery as much as possible, which I'm all about too. But both of my doctors agree that at some point it's probably looking like I'm gonna have to get ultimately, if I don't want to live the rest of my life in, excruciating pain and, uh, there's only so much cortisone you can put in your body before your cartilage starts wearing down too much too. In which case, at that point, they just need to fix it, and that's going to require operating. So, see what happens when we get there. I think my orthopedic doctor for my shoulders said that he feels that we could get like another 5 to 10 years before we really need to think about surgery, but he wants me to take it pretty easy. Um, and fortunately, my company they're willing to make accommodations. They're gonna give me they're gonna buy a cart for me to put on the back of my truck. It's like a gear cart basically. It has my vacuum hoses and my tools and like everything I need in this cart that I can just push a little lever on the back of my truck and roll the thing off and cart that to my houses from my truck. So that way I'm not walking back and forth to my truck all the time and lifting gear out of the back of my truck. Everything's already on the cart. So they're very, very accommodating for that. Yeah, we do need neck donors. But yeah, they want to avoid surgery, so that's cool with me. But yeah, that's we'll see what happens when we get there. But hey, family, I gotta get running, you guys. Time to get up there and start getting dinner ready. Gonna be barbecuing that, queuing up that, what do you call it? My flat iron steak. I should live stream that one of these days. Oh, excuse me. Just me cooking steak or something. That could be fun. Could be fun. Yeah, Payne, thank you so much, dude. I gotta let me give everybody some shout outs here, guys. Please go check out the Payne stream over on Instagram and his YouTube channel. Um, He's got some exciting stuff that he's working on there, and it's awesome. Also, big shout out to Tim Fine, Jody over at Trek Mods. Oh, thanks, man. You like that? I appreciate it, Jody. Yeah, we're almost there. It's almost done. I just got to put the white on the eyes and get the lights installed, and it's ready to go home. I think it looks pretty cool. First time I've done a mask. Um, but yeah, having fun with that. And then also big shout out to Kenny over at Hobby Link International. Uh, Derek over at Sergeant Digital Designs. He's doing some cool work there. I got to check in with Derek. He hasn't been popping up on my feed lately again. And he was set to do a Michael Jackson figure that I'm excited to see how he does that. Wicked did a Michael Jackson, and Derek's doing that. Um, Big shout out to Jody over at Trek Mods again. One Grumpy Vet Creations, Jerry, what's up? Big shout out to Jerry. The Bean 3D and Gambit Neo, of course. And also a big shout out and tons of love to everybody over at Hobby Time Modelers. Hope those guys are all doing well. Looking forward to the next live stream. And there's the text message from my wife. Are you coming up, honey? No, I'm moving down here. I'm never coming home. I'll stay here in the studio the whole time. Let's see here. Yep, comma, wrapping it up, baby. Exclamation mark. See you soon, honey. My wife thinks she's getting sick, maybe. That sucks. Fucking better not be. Oh, nice. Jody, thanks for subbing over at the paint stream. He's got a nice Instagram too. Showcases his work really nicely. Good stuff. Good painter. He's doing it. It's good stuff. But yeah, guys, big love to you all. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I'm gonna get cruising here so I can get my wife taken care of. But yeah, by all means, happy 3D printing, happy painting, everyone. I love you guys, and I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow, as long as all goes well and we all wake up on the right side of the dirt. So big love to you all, and thanks again, and I'll see you soon. Toodles.